Imeall anocht. Curmí datna na máistrí ceol run for gradam ceol tíchi cahardam líana. Búlan Sinead Bhainig leis Nalíon Tóir Brendan O'Sullivan I Gunamara. Agus raibh Lasher in Scanán úr Airnach Patrick's Day. Támann sohanneamh a gcuircaigh le haig seolach radam ceol tíchi cahar chavílas a cúigdeag. Tá aireacht hever cheol a buint le cahar churcaí agus tá ceol gaiilech faoi bhláán sa thugánaí. Ar báil beag curmadaithna na máistrí ceol run for gradam ceol tíchi cahardam líana agus be coppla pertagaine chuidig go chomá. Beag saolann ceol chailig go léir láthir ag ulceolcharm speisialta agus brunach radam ceol tíchi cahar a bheith á chréile beo ó áras ceoldarmíochta churcaí ar an darla fihead do bhína fiara. Tá cála cahar churcaí a gobar go dtíon leis an gceol gaiilecha churchan cín, agus beag strathachtaí agus seisiún breacha ar fuad na carach deir seachtain an radam. Bhualas le déimín ó maithnaí ó chorla cahar churcaí.
It's no secret that we here in Cork City have been making very strenuous efforts to raise the profile of the city as a hub for Irish traditional culture. We have the Department of Music in UCC, and of course we have the Cork School of Music as well, producing really an incredible volume of vibrant young musicians which have an obvious influence on the state of music in the city itself. When we heard we were getting the Gradam, we said we're really going to make this a special experience for everybody who's going to come. So we'll have the Gradam on the 22nd, but right throughout that weekend we'll have the Gradam Ceol Trail. We have Ceoltóirí and Sco on Seol Gorkick, and we're going to have a fantastic lineup. And we're delighted we'll have at least 10 different venues on both Friday night and Saturday night. On top of that, we're going to have an amazing young photographer called Claire Keogh, who has photographed almost 30 of the previous winners of the Gradam Ceol, and we'll have a fantastic exhibition here in City Hall itself with a matching exhibition in the Opera House on the night showcasing some of those previous winners.
Bhualann saol ceol airthe go mór ó bhí tusa a fánam agus a fásan níos?
Tá de hais mar tá sin níos oscailte tócha, agus tá níos mó sim I gaching in ngach sais ceol. Nuair bhí sa fása suas, bhí sé kind of bhí clícs ón agus ní raibh mór an idir bhesca idir na sais na ceoin. Ach inis tá sin imthe can nearing agus buchas le díobh go bhfuil.
Agus beag aistrin chadam a gceist chomána, cinál Gradam Trail, tá go leor tarnaí sa chathair a taú leis an radam agus beag seisiún le clus I ngach aon bhíl.
Yeah, well, tá rud so ag chuthban ag an City Hall a Gorkiig go bhfuil an Lee Sessions I gceist, agus tá seisiún kind of chur isteach na pobna go léir timp na carach, agus tá sin chun déanamh níos for lehéine an dar seach na úd, so Tás go me sé ar bara.
Tá Gradam Ceol Tíchi Cahar techt thnáis Cuslí, chuna sa bhreathan ceoltóirí na carach na hebsan?
Tá sé techt a bhaile ríist, sin an mionnatá gine. Tá measa gaching ar Corcaigh mar I léhan ceol chun níor agus is breiló teachtan so chun simint. So is rud maithe go bhfuil an Gradam techt chuinge.
Stachlinn mar se le bhualann le Genius a Bhosca, ceoltóir na bliana, Martin O'Connor. Martin O'Connor, cohordas in the Sachbar, couldn't say very sure, you delighted?
Sure, sort of needless to say.
You've composed an awful lot of tunes, an awful lot of absolutely gorgeous tunes, and
thanks very much.
They wouldn't necessarily fit neatly into some of the types of tunes we have the dance tunes we have in this tradition,
Sure.
Was that a conscious thing that you were sort of trying to
Not at all. Not at all. I think the more unconscious the better, maybe, as regards that. I think composition-wise, some of my tunes seem to be right in the tradition, and others are of more eclectic nature, so, and that's grand. That's just what I kind of do. It's like breathing, it's just part of whatever musical expression I have or whatever.
That's when it all started off for you. I mean, I assume you started with the traditional music, but soon other influences started kind of creeping into your mind, into your music, and into your imagination. What were those early influences you absorbed?
My paternal grandparents had a little accordion that they used to pass back and forth between them, suggesting tunes to each other to play. And on one particular visit, I was completely captivated with this activity. And they left this little accordion back in one of the bedrooms, so I couldn't contain myself. I had to go back and start foosting around with it. So that's kind of what started me on this particular path.
Have the last few weeks been a bit strange? Have you been kind of looking back over your musical life in a way?
Absolutely. And it's very reflective. And just thinking about some of the players that I've kind of worked with and enjoy their musical company over the years. Yeah. I enjoyed a lot of the whole journey. I've never been career-minded, so I've always gone with the flow. I've allowed things to happen, we'd say.
Matthew Casta, Ceoltar Ogna Blina, Cohordas Ardúis, Cudas of Ratanur for Tunglech Gohan or all
the main Nis Ackley Yenhan backflip. The main album.
So got a really roly poly.
Yeah, in my tumble roll. And I'll be my winning wicket in the my Sulish, a horrible thing.
Agus éidir dún beáin méallar na cletí de friúlatar de chapín ceolagat.
Well, tá mé mar bháil den grúpa the Bonnie Men cards leom món scoil den chuidir mó agus do chuirmid an grúpa le chéile ceir bliana hin. Agus tá mé mar fáirt a grúpa ré chumáid le Líam O'Mahony agus Cormac Begley Etnaí Chan agus Peter O'Toole. Agus thosaí sé sin amach mar fáirt de Chispántas Dawsa Comhaimsre dar Bainne Maríon agus chuirmid taiisiil mar hempel an dain leo siúd.
Cad a chialín an gradam se dut, an dogan sé misneachtait mar cheoltar?
Tugann sé sprága agus misneach agus is rud é, nach raibh mé súil leis a chuirbhí, is rud iontacha bheith nuair a féchann tú ar na haimneacha a bhuaigh le blianta nuas é, tá sé is ionor mór agus privilege é a bheith ar an lista sin in éanacht leo.
As mór an honor an bheith ráise gorca agus muid ceúr an gradam ceol, agus béis sé be gon chéadúir a riamh agus tá riméid ar an héfaí sin sketníí mór áin, mar dú meile duna cinnta nacht is cear le clufa ceis pell na héan seo a bheith be.
An chéad gradam a churas an láthir bhí sé an sá gorcaigh sa bblion na 2000 agus a héan, agus stomíonas ceann cabhíle sa tríon sá gorcaigh chomá agus fé láthir an dátá corcaigh anna bhadam, so tá sé lonhan sa ratha géirigh. Beidh ihe ónta ar fad geolas corcaíon sin.
Well, Nicholas, tá slú bráistigh tá tin bhúntaach an sag seolach gradam ceol tíochaí ceathair. Gradam speisialta buaite ag taisce ceol dúchas air.
Yeah, gradam cumína hagann siad agus, tá an áthas uring mar I gceaptha agus is ahantas ar méidir rutá déanta ag an bhfoireann héin agus tá fuireann mór go leor againn dar agad tríd grinne againn agus daoine eile I brín ar bhain deonach agus iad sin a chur an bailachán seo le ché an bailachán smó atá ar dam de ábhar ceol dúchas na héireann.
Tú súla sin íomh bhar bheith go gúnig an cúpla seachtain?
An seo gorcaigh.
Mar sin chuirmí seachtain ríist ar bháistrí cheol gradam ceol tíochaí ceathair na blianasa. In neisgurt chunda in dúin na saolaíoch áránaí na bliana Roisin White, agus tá stíl fréamhathe go láidir I dradisiún sever chuige ulla. Brunfer gradam síl ar an glóiríonach Bobby Gardner, máisteir ar musca ceol agus ag pertúireacht bhéil. In neisgur tibbedáin atá sé chuir faoi le fad an lá, agus tá sé ní an túfás ceoltóirí is spreaga mar bhúntar ceol an sco. Is ensemble éirú a bhrunfar an gradam cór-cheol, grúpa a bhunig Jack Talty agus Níl Lachlan sa bblion Chabhla sa Héindeag, agus é mar raimimecha ceol gaiilech, snag cheol agus ceol coimsirthe a thuirt le chéile, le fuam cheanraldaíoch nuálach rialach a chorthú. Píbre a bhfuil an ceol go smirt ina bhaintear le trí ghlúin is a ceoltóir óg na bliana Matthew Ó Cassidy. Tá gradam Camoine ag dul chuig taisce cheol dúchais Éirinn, atá faoi stúr Nicholas Carlin a bhunig sé Hain agus Harry Bradshaw é sa bblion 1987. Fathach is saoil an cheol is se ceoltóirt na bliana Martin O'Connor, agus ó deisiigh sé chéarnaín de Connachtman's Ramble sa bblion 1978, tá sin ag a stampa héin a chur ar cheol a bhosca.
Tá gradam ceol tíí cahar a taca carca.
Agus beod an géadúir.
Bé muid a ceúra les gan na geoltóirí agus na hórannacha tradiisiúnta.
Ar an asc Martin O'Connor,
Matthew Ó Cassidy,
Bobby Gardner,
ensemble éirú,
Roisin White.
taisce ceol dúchais na Héireann.
Bíonar downta the Oscars an ceol tradiisiúnta.
Gradam ceol 2015 ar an dára laficha ar TG cahar.
She's freezing.
She is not thinking about us right now.
Your nose is itchy. That's better.
Still not us.
You should book a holiday. Our Danish is actually Danish.
She opens her post, and we're on. It's her Bord Gosh energy bill. Okay, it's still a bill, but she was able to freeze her electricity rates for up to 2 years. Because it's good to know the price of things.
2 years? That's deadly. That's one less thing to worry about.
And back to not thinking about us again.
You should get a robot butler.
You're rarely thinking about us, but we're always thinking about you. With fixed rate electricity and gas plans, it helps if it's Bord Gosh energy.
Earlier this week, my husband was in pain and could barely move. But not tonight.
He's been using Voltarol gel. Unlike products that work by only heating or cooling the skin, Voltarol contains an anti-inflammatory which provides a triple effect by relieving pain at source and reducing inflammation, which helps speed up recovery. Voltarol, the joy of movement.
Give me a big cough. It's your favourite.
You said value matters. And at Aviva, we listened. All kids are €140 on our new Select Health Plan.
Oh, we've had another thought. Sign up to fixed rate electricity and gas plans online and get an extra €100 off your bill. It helps if it's Bord Gosh energy.
Glá clíoch is se an taliontóir Brendan O'Sullivan a chus a gunamara tá simreachtains le tréimh semad a bhlianta. Thug sin éad ní bhain cuairtéir i Garna.
Cóhfuil mé a lár na thuair Brendan.
Tá méid prósta mhéiris ag dulí dro relic mhéiris agus trá mhéiris.
Aberlam beagnaí fí an coolar san óileach dat aga.
Well, bhí an simsa ana bhíon ar bhí méid fástús agus é néidir seaca hocht cuaime go dtí chláiste na tróide chun céim a dhéanamh. Agus na dhé sin tháinig mé go dtí chláiste Gaile, Ollscoil na Gaile chun céim doctúr chéanamh an éisirí. Agus an sin cuaime go dtí fuair mé post san ostáil mar ólaí agus bhí mé cléile eisrí an sin freisin agus ag mar cóirlóir de ICI Australia. Agus don mé héin agus mar bhean céile nóirín 5 bhliain san Austrráil. So bhar thola méid ar eis go dtí cána.
Agus dahraí cuasaí an sin, bhí sim agad san alín nó cad a tharla?
Ó bhí sim san alín i gcónaí, bhí me ahar an alíontóir. Agus cá sé tambal pí fada i gána. Ceangal agam leis an ceantar seo ceapam. An trá i bhuiir seo cap mé pí fada just ag siúil ar an trá agus gach lá tháinig mé an seir mar rothar agus just siúil háart agus ag tóiríocht rudí ar an an bráthíar rudí tag an steach leis an tíle. Bhí mé ag teacht an seo le haid na blianta agus ag sí an seo ag sketcháil an rád agus an taobh an clocha sin. Agus láháin tháinig mé agus bhí sé briste. Or bhí an pí sin bhí sé ina sí sús an sin. Tá nach bhfuil sé sin go jazz, just ag breanú ar na rudí mar sin agus an pí sin freisin ceap me sé go bhfuil. Níl alíontóir rud mar sin dhéana. Sin an nádúir nach bhfuil.
Tá sé do cruite ní féidir a dhéana bhíana bhar?
No, níl. No. Seo an studio.
Go hála. Tá sé seo cosúla a spánta salína.
Where an seo?
Yeah, Dalvador. Go bhór díar an tá annach chud bailí agad.
Míl mór bhuairméis ar an trá ar an tí bhealad an cnic an seo. Ma cuid oibre ma cuid sí ar ná fantasia. Tá sé meascán de stíl agus firmacha just tá sé sort improvised. Bhígann tú?
Bhígann.
Right. Sean plátaí agus sean pís of delf.
Fuirtá sé seo costrá?
Ar an trá, yeah. Sin rud eile bhór me. Right, sin pís of budgéal.
Sean glunne.
Sean glunne, ach tá sé sort of, tá sé bhórn leis an áige agus leis an aimse. So beidir rud mar sin é a churas deach sa pís aimid a router, peolaí ana bhean. Agus é a churas deach le tá pláster am agus just, chumí an pláster an rud mar se. Agus é a trimú rééis písa. Agus an sin, just ag déanamh beidir písí paint mar seo.
Tá sé cosú leis an glucanis.
Nach bhfuil?
Yeah, na dana. Agus tá sé seo mar an gcán cosú leis an cluc.
An cluc freisin?
Yeah, scutaí beaga tebi le dana fuile. Tá tú ag tógáil rudí?
Tá ag tógáil rudí.
Cosú le tógáil?
Tá sé ag tógáil agus ag an am céine tá sé cosú le Dalvador, mar tá méid sort of ag dul isteach sa saothar chun álamach cétá i gceis, cétá le fáil sa pís aimid agus an rudí eile tá stíigán.
Agus seasan sé seo amach?
Sin bhuair mé an cligan an triggerfish.
Nar thula mé trocht ar an
triggerfish. Níl sé cotíint an seo, hagann sé an Caribbean ó áige mar sin. Bhín an na rudí atá ag buint le global warming, cai mé an exotic species ná bhean agus chur méid an súl isteach agus na ceannic mé na false eyelashes agus chur mé lipstick ar agus pí a grúig agus sin é turn up your style, turn down the heat. Right?
Tá teachreacht dain?
Tá an teachreacht dain, yeah.
Agus Dalvadóireacht a go rís tá sé legan?
Well, sin ganart agus sin é fashion victim. Mar ceapan go bhfuil an ganart an a fashion victim mar fuair sé bás nuair a hit sé nuair a bhí sé ag éascaireacht agus an píosa sin chuig haar timppla a bhéal agus ní rah sé an is cosú leis an bhean agus an meis haar timppla aig freisin. The Bruntas and Shaw.
In a rira?
Oh yeah, look at.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Cardi Capato.
Tá sé an cosúla na dáhanana a bhfuilm úsáid as mé hain sa stúdio. Gurh míle mágat Brenda.
Patrick's Day an teidir le tar scanán uair Terry McMahon a bheith le feicáil Bicterlin fud na tíre an lámar a charaig. Bhualamar le Terry McMahon agus le réalt an scanán Mo Dunford lena hiláileach mai eall an scanán dúthlánach sa a bhuaigh coppla dúisiid an náisiúnta hana hain.
What are you waiting for? Get a written invitation?
I'm schizophrenic.
Aren't we all?
It's about a kid who once a year was brought up to Dublin by his protective mother for St. Patrick's Day. His name is Patrick. He was born on March 17th. On his 25th birthday, he gets separated from his mother. He goes back to the hotel and his mother's trying to find him. But he meets a suicidal flight attendant who, before she goes upstairs to finish it, decides she will be intimate with one last random person. She happens to pick him. The intimacy they share changes both of them.
It's a story about a man who falls in love that happens to have schizophrenia. We're not trying to take on mental health. It's impossible. It's not realistic. So it's a real story with real characters but who have real relationships. And I guess as opposed to taking on schizophrenia or depression, it's more about the stigma around that. I guess the theme of the movie is, you know, what right do people really have to control others or tell others who they can or can't be with?
Are you Karen? What the fuck can I do for you?
Mom!
What are you smiling at?
But I love her.
Get back in that room now! Don't have me tell you again!
The mother believes that intimacy and love will upset him to the degree where it could exacerbate his mental illness. So she hires a dodgy cop to separate them. And she engages in illusion and delusion and uses his mental illness as a weapon against him to convince him that what happened never occurred.
Tell him. Mom, tell the doctor.
Good morning, sweetie.
Tell him you know her. We'll see who's imagining things.
Did you sleep well?
Karen, tell him about Karen from the hotel. Karen Prescott.
Do we have to do this again?
What?
I know you don't remember, but whenever you come out of the medication, you ask for somebody called Karen, and we keep telling you we don't know who she is.
But you do.
Patrick, I've never met her.
The hotel, you had a fight?
No fight.
Why are you saying this?
We lied to our children from day one. We teach them about Santa Claus, we teach them about fairies. And then we even teach them about things that we have no proof of existence, like God. And we teach them these things because we believe that it is beneficial for the child to have a moral compass that allows them to understand nature and notion of goodness, magic, all those humanistic qualities. Picture that same principle being applied to somebody who is mentally ill. Picture that same protectiveness being exaggerated to the point where there is nothing you wouldn't do to protect somebody.
Why are you lying? You never met her. Ma'am? She's real. She's real. She's real.
Many actors are extraordinarily compelling people to watch. Then there are some other actors who have something within them that you cannot learn or steal or buy. And it's a quality that the camera, the lens of the camera picks up on. It's a truth that you can't disguise. And very few actors have it. And those who have, we recognize it instantly. And Mo Dunford is one of those people.
It's a beautiful story. I know a lot of people that are similar to Patrick. I know a lot of people in Ireland that are closed off and find it hard to talk about how they feel, about when they're down, about when they can't open up, about what they really want, because people are telling them they can't do something. You know, the one thing I would love is if it created a dialogue happening about stigma around Ireland and the ability to talk, you know.
I wanted to make somebody sitting alone in a room who is terrified of everything feel less alone. As well as being an obvious humanistic love story, it also needs to operate as a political metaphor. And Patrick's Day, if ever there was a manifestation of what it means to be Irish in both a positive and negative sense, nationally and internationally, it's Patrick's Day. I do believe that one of the most effective things democracy ever did was conceal itself with the cloak of fascism and call itself democracy. It's a con. I think we exist in a time that requires extraordinary reaction from us. And that if we don't do it as artists, as people, as individuals, as a community, I think we're dead. And we are a young state, yes, but what we've allowed to happen to us and the level of repression we've allowed to manifest in our lives and in our culture is damaging beyond measure. And we have to do something.
Shall I order for both of us? Don't worry about it.
Mom.
It's forgotten.
I hate you.
Shabir down to reach den tachten Shachuin or Vulan Shaned ni Voenig Leshan Darthar Trusco John Lee a Gundanami, as by Kaintagus Kjolwin le Wyvern Lingo.
Bei gradam ceol TG Cahir áchrial a beo a darna lá fichiad go féra áchra láthir ag dahio sé agus ag ifa ní huirisk. Fanny Lodin tá se na havra an áchtaid thicker than water agus bei C6 Steve agus Wolf Mother a gálín in Zila Jules Holland.
Tá TG Cahir itsach go corca. Sun áras ceol drama a bheits dúshronna agus ceol chuirim gradam ceol TG Cahir, beo den chéadhfuir riamh an dára lá fichiad go fára. Bei conar cheol de imachtaí eile sa geol tradiisiúnta bun sa gahir fehan deir seachtaine. Bílinn don chraach ceol agus ceilúra. Gacholas faoi ticéid agus imachtaí le fáil ag gradam stadai í.
Max Factor Makeup transformed Norma Jean into Marilyn Monroe. Now it's your turn. Discover All Day Flawless Foundation. A long-lasting foundation for an all-day flawless look. Glamour, you create it. With 3-in-1 all-day flawless foundation from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
We're checking all the smoke alarms on the street. May I take a look at yours?
Sure.
There we go. And can I just use your loo?
Don't worry, you've already had some muscle power in your loo. New Harpic Power Plus leaves it sparkling clean without brushing in just 1 minute. Strong, dark, powerful. Not him. Harpic Power Plus.
And if you're looking for something dazzling, brilliant and wow, no, not him. New Harpic White and Shine. A powerful bleach plus baking soda.
I'm Nicola Tallant, and this week's Sunday World, the women who kill and why they do it. The Black Widows, the bad girls, and the deadliest of all, the killer queens. Only in the Sunday World.
Introducing the Expressway Seat Sale on more than 20 major routes for just €8 one way. Buy your ticket online before February 22nd.
Ever feel your shampoo just gives up? I found something new. Discover all new Pantene, our formula with a clinically proven antioxidant that works at hair's core to micro-target recurring damage. At every wash, hair looks healthier and more beautiful. See the Pantene proof for yourself.
Dennis Soul met Kmorts on a year of father so. On a home, we like a major Sean la crave. Nila both at one ella in Yig shot with the crave agus and check more on douche. Shinata wa illy.
Found Ferrum Factor de Dalma Egidahur, Seshaho.
Bala Yuri, Suling Wan Shabluny, Nyart Lahachtanis, Idardine, at TG Cahid. Bei scéal na Haimsire go náisiúnta agus go hidirnáisiúnta le cloisteil nacht ar an Haimsire láireach sin ag fichnúmad hééis sé chéan. Ruive sin ar fad chlár ceol ach